guys! I know, long time no post, and I'm so sorry, but this video is gonna be more serious, more for like the adults or like my friends that are wondering what's going on with high school, like where am I going and what's happening. So bear with me as I try to explain to you the madness that has been occurring all summer. So on June 16th, I think it was, my mom and I applied for me to get a boundary exemption to go to another school other than the one that I'm assigned to. Because the one I'm assigned to was undergoing construction, and I might have been put in like portables or something that'd be really hard for me to get out to. And so they're gonna be under construction during school, and there's gonna be so much happening. I won't know if I'll be able to get around the hallway, and there's a hill to get up like to the school, and I can't push myself up that, so I always have to have my friend. Well, my school system won't let anyone help like push my wheelchair because they're liable. Liability has been the answer for so many things these past 3 years because I've had so many problems with like needing help in gym or something, and they said we can't help you because they're liable. So they're setting me up for the biggest liability case they've ever dealt with for me, and they're not doing anything about it. They're making everything worse. Basically, the school I'm trying to get to is just as close as the school that I am currently supposed to be going to. It's not, if not, it's even closer because my street used to be districted to that school before we moved, like right before we moved, and then they changed it. So yeah, it makes no sense. It's closer to my dad's work, and it's easier because I'm not riding the bus because I've had so many problems with that too. It's one, it's like embarrassing to me, it's awkward, and two, it's just like there's been so many problems with that. I don't like speaking out about my like problems that I'm having like with other people. I kind of just like let it slide or like deal with it on a school level, but this is getting worse. Bad enough it's going to be county or state level. We're trying to talk to the superintendent. It's getting so bad. So yeah, my mom sent in the boundary exemption on the 16th of June. We didn't hear back until like July 20th, and they made the decision on July 14th or something. So that's like 2 weeks, maybe even more, without knowing, which is ridiculous. And so my mom was talking to the person that's ahead of everything, and he started screaming at her apparently. Like she got so mad. Like she was almost to the point of tears, and she doesn't cry. Like my mom rarely cries like about this stuff. She was to the point of tears because this guy was harmful. He said that I'm just like any other handicapped student in my county, and that I have no reason to be needing a boundary exemption because everyone else has. And like since I had a portable in 8th grade, which was right outside the school, unlike these who are just like across like a field and stuff like that, that there's no point in me getting one or getting a boundary exemption. So we were like, okay, whatever. So we appealed that, which means that we fought it. We said, no, like this is not right. We still want this boundary exemption no matter what you say. And while we appealed it, we had to get a letter from Krieger, which is my therapy place, saying all the reasons why I would need to switch schools because they understand everything that's undergoing at my school currently. So they sent out a letter, they sent out all my medical stuff saying it's not safe for me to be in an unstable place where I don't know what's going to happen one day. And they still denied my appeal. Basically, they're saying that there's no reason why I should go to a different school. And it makes no sense to me because there are so many people that get boundary exemptions for stupid reasons. Like they don't like people at their old school or bullying. I'm not saying bullying's stupid, don't get me wrong. But this one's a liable thing. Like there's nothing they can, it makes me so mad. And I don't think I've ever been so mad, and I don't think I've ever felt so bad about myself because there's nothing I can do. And I feel like I'm causing such a big scene that doesn't need to happen because, I mean, I can't control them in a wheelchair, obviously, but I feel like if I was in a wheelchair, this wouldn't be happening. I wouldn't be so stressed out. Like, I've been so mad, and they don't have the right to do that. As of right now, I got my schedule for the school that's unhandicapped accessible that I'm honestly scared. Like, I've never been this scared to go to school in my life. I'm not scared that I'm starting high school. I'm scared about the fact that I don't know if I'm going to flip one day. I don't know if I'm going to be able to push myself up a hill, or if it rains, what am I going to do? Snow? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't think I've ever been scared that I might flip or something in the middle of my class, or like not be able to make it to my class on time. I'm not so scared that I'm going to start school. Like high school, yeah, it brings like normal jitters. This isn't it. I'm honestly almost terrified that I'm going to go in the hallway and not be able to get through, or something's going to happen to me. Like, I don't know, and it just worries me. I shouldn't be that scared to start school. Like, they've honestly made my school experience from middle school horrible. Like, I've honestly had enough of it. Like, you can't tell someone that you can't do something with something you know nothing about. Seriously, if they don't do this, I want them to go in a wheelchair for a day. They probably, like, I'm serious, they probably wouldn't survive. Like, not saying, like, it's an extremely hard thing, but I'm saying it's difficult, okay? And I don't know. I just hate the feeling that I'm just scared. And I don't think I've ever been, like, scared for something like this in my life. And I don't know, it's really weird. I'm still fighting. My mom and I were still gonna fight this. I don't know. I know people think it's not that big of a deal, and honestly, it's only 4 years of my life, but it's still 4 years, and I don't want to have to go around and worry about that stuff. Like, I should be able to go to school like a normal kid and try to feel as normal as I can while trying to fit in without worrying that I'm gonna get freaked, like yelled at for being like in a wheelchair, or, like, because like I just have certain needs that not a lot of people understand, and I don't know, it just really hurts, and I don't know, I'm kind of scared, and it's not a good feeling. And just want to say, it's not the whole fact that they aren't letting me get the boundary exemption that's making me mad at the most. I feel like it's the way that they've been treating me and my mom. I don't know, like, my family. It's just, I don't know. It just feels weird, and I'm scared. So, people can call me dramatic or something, and I feel like I am, but I'm sorry. But I was told I just wanted to get this video out for people that were confused about what's happening. But, yeah, until next video, see ya.